Welcome back to the channel, Upcyclers. It has been a minute since I posted a video, and I am sorry about that. But I am but one man with one camera and a dream. And at this point, I'm trying to focus more on the grading reviews and grading company type videos, since that seems to be what people want to watch, versus, you know, ripping packs or other sports card related stuff, because nobody watches those videos apparently, but lots of people seem to like watching these grading reviews. So obviously I can't post a video unless I get a grading reveal back, and I did. So here we go. Without further ado, let's talk about this one. This is a 20 card PSA order. It took about a month and a half, which was great. It was in at the bulk level, which at the time I think was on a discount. I think I paid 16 or 19 bucks a card. This first one is the Wander Franco short print from Top Series 1 last year. And I bought it slabbed in this weird DCS label. I saw it at auction on eBay, took a flyer on it. I think I paid about 100 bucks. Cracked it, sent it in, because at the time, if it got a 9, I was probably going to break even. But if it got a 10, there'd be a lot of nice margin in it for me if I even want to sell it at all, which I haven't decided yet. And it got a 10. So I look like a genius. So that's very good news. All right. One for one. Let's go through. I've got a little wander pile here. Okay. That's all wander. Now, I did think that the Wander stuff was undervalued. He was one of the guys I was targeting this off season, and I did buy some Wander cards and I graded them. Basically, with a lot of this stuff, I'm sending it in if it looks good to me, where I'm breaking even on the grading and or making a couple of bucks in value. And when I say make a couple bucks, I mean increasing the value of the card, not necessarily going to sell everything. Um, and if it hits a 10, that's a pretty significant bump. So really what we're looking for is ideally getting around half to maybe even a little less than half 10s, and not getting any weird 6s or 7s and 8s. And then we're doing pretty good. That's the basic strategy in a nutshell. Okay, so Wander Beam Team rookie got a 9. Now we've got the Wander Topps Chrome Prism Refractor. Here, we're going to do this. We'll get 10's on the left, 9's on the right. Let's do that. Okay. And I got a 10. That's a good one. God, that is a pretty card. See how it's reflecting off my studio lights here? Oh, now we got a pink and a 10. A lot of these I bought raw. In fact, I think just about all of these I bought raw. A few of them I even pulled out of packs. A second pink. These I think I both bought on eBay. And that got a 9. Again, 9s are fine. 10s are greatly preferred. This is a cool one. This is a members only parallel of the Wander rookie. This is a fairly pricey one because it's very, very low population. And I mean that the production of the card, not in the grading. So what we do? Got a 9. Fine with that. Some Wander collector is going to want that. Here's the Wander rookie in the 91 design. 91 design. These aren't numbered, but they're very low population. I believe it's either 100 or 200 of these. So that should be a pretty good one too. The members only is way less than that. It's like, I think, like 20 or 30 or something like that. So that's a real low pop. And that one also got a 9. Would have been nice if one of those hit a 10, but something that rare still is going to have good value in a 9, assuming Wander continues to play the way he's been playing the season, and maybe the Rays are just never going to lose. Okay. This is the Chrome parallel of the Stars of the MLB of Julio. Got a 9. This is a Topps Finest Purple Refractor of Suzuki. There's a 10. That'll be a nice one. I did actually pull that one from a pack. God, I keep forgetting to cover it. Rookie stuff. O'Neal Cruz. Sucks about his ankle, but hopefully he won't be out that long. He is certainly an exciting young player. I gotta be honest, I'm not personally a huge believer in long-term value for him for a collector. This is not someone I'm holding or collecting or PCing or anything, but there is tremendous value and margin. I actually picked this up as part of a trade, I believe, at a card show during the off season, maybe back around Christmas time, and yeah, so it's gonna do really well. I think I have like maybe $20 or $30 of value into this, if that. I'm sure this is well over $100 right now in a 10. I actually did pull this one from one of my jumbo boxes. This is, I believe, this is Topps Update. This is the Pena image variation short print. That got an 8. And I tell you what, I did look at these in advance. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it to show up on camera. But when I looked at it closer, right about there, there is a print line that goes all the way through the card. That arm of the hitting turtle is kind of hiding it, which is why I missed it initially. So I have to give credit where credit is due. The 8's probably a fair grade. I guess we'll just add to that pile for now. Okay. This one, I'm not sure why it got the grade. I mean, it is off center. I'm certainly wasn't expecting a 10 on this. But it is a black out of 199 Alec Thomas auto. So I don't know what the grader just didn't like about these, the wood grain 87 design. This one actually looked pretty clean to me. I'm tempted to crack and resend this one. There might be the teeniest, tiniest bit of white on that corner. But I mean, look at this. The centering is excellent. I looked this over pretty thoroughly before I sent anything to the service. That one's a good candidate possibly for a crack and a regrade. And our last is the Topps Chrome Update. The next order I have in has a whole bunch of Topps Chrome Update in it. Because as much as the Topps Chrome Update product was terrible, quality control, I think that just means that there's more value in the ones that actually get good grades. Like 9s actually have some extra value beyond raw, unlike most ultra modern sets, because the quality control is so bad. So I ripped a whole bunch of it, and I'm sending it in. All right, now this is more older PC-ish, more kind of stuff in this group. I love these cards. Let's see if I can put something behind it that lets you appreciate how pretty it is. See how it's got the stained glass effect to it. Now, a 9 in a card in a die cut stained glass from 2009 is a fantastic grade, and I'm very happy with that. I bought a whole set of these on eBay, like the complete set of the 2000 Topps galleries, for like $200, I think. Maybe actually might have been a little less than that. And I've been sitting on it trying to figure out what to do with it. Really, the main thing I wanted out of it was the Griffey from my personal collection. One of these just sold in a 9 for like $200 a couple weeks ago, so that will probably get sold. Speaking of the Griffey, there it is. That's a beautiful card. That one will be going in the PC. This is just a cool card. The Skybox Superheroes, like Griffey Spider-Man card, they did a whole little insert set where they had different players with some superheroes. Griffey's the real desirable one now, 25 years later. I was a little disappointed in this grade. I looked this one over. I think similar to the C.J. Abrams. In fact, I'm going to set these to the side and take a closer look at them. I think that might be a potential candidate to crack and regrade. I'm not sure. Okay, here is another one that I cracked and sent out. I got this for dirt cheap, like less than a raw card, because apparently no one wants silver BGS labels. By the way, Beckett's labels are silver when you have a 9 or lower. I think at a certain grade they go to white, maybe? When you get down to like the lower grades for like vintage cards. But anyway, the 9.5s and the 10s are gold. And then they do have that black label version of the 10, which is like a perfect 10. Anyway, so I bought this. I am on a personal quest to grade one of these cards and get at least a 9 to add to my PC. I already have an 8 in my PC, and I want to upgrade to a 9 or 10, but it's just sort of like a little fun side project of trying to hunt that down and grade it myself. I'm sure I could just go out and trade and buy a 9, but I don't know. I just for the content, I want to try to do it myself. And of course, I got another 8. I mean, tiny bit of white up there. This is an awesome card. And if you've seen this year's Stadium Club Chrome set, they've got that Trophy Hunter card insert set, kind of paying tribute to this set from back in the day. Okay, now I'm also trying to complete the PSA 10 or Gem 10 set of the Topps Now Tatis rookie cards, and I need like 3 more. And this I actually got another way, so I don't really need this one anymore, but I needed it at the time I sent it, and it got an 8, which is weird. I've never got an 8 on a Topps Now card. Yeah, I don't know. This is usually, Topps Now cards are usually some of the easiest 10s out there. This one I do need for the set, so that's awesome. I'm excited for that. That is 100% going in the old PC. I'm going to set it over here for now. And here is the big daddy of the order. This is the one that came in its own grading order. This I pulled. So I opened a whole bunch of Topps Chrome Update, really honestly just looking for actually centered, not print line, not scratched up, Julios and Bobbies and Peñas and stuff that could be graded. Because if you look, even now, the base Julio of this in a 10 is going for well over $100. And that's rare in ultra modern cards that a base card carries that kind of value. That's because the gem rate for this set is like 30%, where most ultra modern sets are closer to 60, 70, even 80% in some cases, because the quality control is just so poor. The side to side centering is really good here. I think it's ever so slightly that way, top to bottom, a little heavy on the bottom. And you can see the back is off, but everything else on it, the surface was good. So this was one where I was kind of expecting a 9, but I was really hoping that I could get lucky and get a 10, that it was close enough. Like, this is the kind of card that might pull like the 9.5 at like BG, like a mid 9.5 at BGS, and might theoretically be worth more. I don't know. But as of now, there are the PSA 10 of this particular parallel is a pop 0. And there's maybe a dozen or so 9s. And yeah, I'm just really excited to have this. I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do with it, but this definitely was one of the better hits I've had in a while. So yeah, anyway, that's the order. I've got several more out with PSA. Hopefully it won't be so long before the next one, maybe a few more weeks to a month at the most. Yeah, let me know what you think of the order. How are you guys doing with your PSA orders? Everybody excited for the rest of the start of the baseball season? I know I am. Go Padres. And yeah, thank you as always for all your time and your comments. And I do really appreciate you watching it. If you do enjoy this kind of content and you want to help me out a little bit for absolutely free, please like the video, hit that little thumbs up button. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. I'm not going to fill up your feed with videos every other day of just me talking about nonsense. Really, it's more going to be a couple times a month, maybe once a month, with one of these grading review videos. And hopefully, we can all learn about this stuff together, and we can all get better at reviewing cards before we send them in to help further our enjoyment of the hobby. Have a great day. Take care.